Let me discuss few numericals here. You also practice from some different books or from your NCERT exercise. You can do it. So let us notice the numericals. So first question: two forces whose magnitudes are in the ratio of 3:5 give a resultant gives a resultant 35 Newton. Okay, so if the angle of inclination is 60 degree, find magnitude of each force. Okay, so what they are saying is there are two forces. Okay, so there are two forces, say F1 and say F2. Okay, it may be different also. They are in the ratio of 3:5. That means F1 is to F2 is 3:5. Okay. So, or you can simply say F1 by F2 equals to what? 3 by 5. 3 by 5. So now angle between them is 60 degree, and find the magnitude of each force. They are asking what is the magnitude of F1 and F2. Okay. So how we can do this one? So let me take F1 divided by F2 equals to what? 3 by 5. It means that F1 is equals to 3 by 5 times F2. Okay. In place of F1 you can write 3 by 5 F2. So how we can find resultant? Resultant is square root of F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. Okay. So now F equals to square root of, what is F1? F1 I will write it as 3 by 5 of F2. 3 by 5 of F2 the square plus F2 the square plus 2. 3 by 5 F2, F1 means 3 by 5 F2, 3 by 5 F2 cos 60 degree. Okay. So what is the resultant they have given? The resultant they have given 35. Yeah, 35. 35 equals to square root of 3 by 5 means 9 by 25 F2 the square plus F2 the square plus this will become what? 6 by 5 F2. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay. Yeah. 2 1 the 2 3 the. So 3 by 5 equals to square root of what is this one? F2 square. So let us take, say, write as it is. Okay. So this 25 came over here. So this 25 plus 9 will become what? 34. Yeah. 34 F2 square divided by 25 plus this is what? 3 by 5 F2. Yeah. Okay. Now 35 equals to square root of. So what is the LCM over here? 25. So 5 5s are 25. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 34. 34 plus 15 will become 49 F2 the square. Okay. F2 the square. Because here one F2 is there, this one F2 is there. Okay. So now 35 equals to, what is square root of 49? 7. 7 7s are 49. So square root of 25 is 5. Square root will go, so it will become F2. So F2 equals to 5 will come on this side. 35 into 5 divided by 7. 7 1s are 7 5s are. So what will become? It will become 25. That's all. So 5 5 is 25. 25 is what? F2. F2 equals to 25. What about F1? F1 is 3 by 5 times F2. 3 by 5 times F2. What is F2? F2 is 25. So 5 5s are. So F1 is what? F1 is 15. F1 is 15. So answer we got is F1 is 15. F2 is 25. So resultant you will get with 35 for these two forces. Okay. Next question: a lady walking due east. So east means in this sense. Okay. on a road with a velocity of 10 meters per second. Okay, so velocity of lady is 10 meter per second on east. Okay, so this is what due east. Encounters for rain falling vertically with a velocity of 30 meter per second. Okay, so vertically downward rain is falling. So velocity of rain is, say, how much? 30 meter per second. What they are asking is at what angles he should hold umbrella to protect herself. Okay, not himself. Okay. So if you start running in this direction, if the rain is falling down, usually what will happen is start hitting your face. That means you have to hold umbrella in this direction. So we'll see in what angle she should hold umbrella to protect herself. Okay. So now. If we draw the diagram of this one, what we are having, first we have to find direction of velocity of rain with respect to lady. Velocity of rain with respect to lady is what? Velocity of rain minus velocity of lady. That's all. So this is what velocity of rain. This is what velocity of lady. Velocity of, say, lady. Okay. Now. If you take, you can take, you cannot get the resultant over here because they are joining at their arrows. Okay, so what is there? PR is there as it is, but VL should be negative. VL should be negative means it should be in this direction. So this is what minus VL. Okay. So now, but you cannot join these two also. Okay, because what is the condition? Condition is head to tail. It should be connected head to tail. So this equivalent equal vector you can take one here. This is what going to be your equal vector. This is what minus VL only. Okay. So now a head to tail is connected. Now you can join. You can find resultant. So resultant will be here. This is what going to be resultant. Okay. So this is how much VL is, say, if I take the magnitude, it is going to be say 10, and this is going to be what, 30. This is going to be 30. Okay. So what they are saying, they are asking for angle theta. They are asking for angle theta. So tan theta equals to opposite divided by adjacent. 10 divided by 30. So tan theta equals to this 0 will go, tan will come on this side. So tan inverse of 1 by 3. So she has to hold the umbrella in this direction. Okay. So it should make an angle of how much? It should make an angle of tan inverse of 1 by 3. Okay. So this is what they are asking. At what angles she should hold the umbrella to protect herself. Okay. If they ask relative velocity of rain with respect to lady, also you can calculate VR minus VL. That is 30 minus 10. That will be what, 20. Okay. Yeah. Next question. Prove that vector A is given I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and vector B is given 2 I cap minus j. What we have to prove? We have to prove that they are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Perpendicular means what? 90 degree to each other. Okay. If two vectors are 90 degree, either you can go with dot product or you can go with the cross product. But cross product is what little complicated, time wasting. So you can take dot product. Suppose if you take this A and this B, A dot B. If you take angle as 90 degree, what will happen? Magnitude of A, magnitude of B, then cos of 90 degree. Cos of 90 means what? 0. So A dot B will become 0. Then what we have to prove? If you want to prove that these two vectors are perpendicular, you have to show that their dot product should be 0. Remember, their dot product should be 0. Then you can ask me, can we prove the cross product equals to 1? Obviously you can do that one, but that is what wasting of time. Okay. So let me go with the dot product of these two vectors. So A dot B. Vector A dot vector B. What is vector A? I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. I cap plus 2j cap plus 3 k cap dot 2 I cap minus j cap, 2 I cap minus j cap. Okay, so if k cap is not there means the component along z axis is 0. Okay, so now you can just take the dot product. 1 is there, 2, so 1 into 2 will be 2, then plus 2 into minus 1 will become what? Minus 2. So 3 into 0 will be 0. So 2 minus 2 will become 0. So A dot B. So dot product of these two vectors is what? It is 0 we are getting. So what our rule is saying, if A dot B is 0, if vector A dot vector B is 0, then we can say that two vectors are perpendicular. So this is how we can simply prove that. So next question, find the value of n so that, where is n? N is 0. Okay. Find the value of n so that vector 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus k cap may be perpendicular to vector 3 I cap minus 4 j cap plus n cap. Okay, so same as just now we have solved. Again we have to prove that what? Again we have to prove that their dot product is equals to 0. When you make dot product to equals to 0, obviously you can get the value of n. So let me check that one. So vector A is what? Vector A is 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus k cap. Vector B is 3 I cap minus 4 j cap plus n k cap. Okay. So what we have to prove? Not to prove, we have to find the value of n. This n. They are saying perpendicular means again we can take help of our dot product rule, that is A dot B equals to 0. Okay. So let me take that one, vector A dot vector B equals to 0. So what is vector A? 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus k cap, then dot 3 I cap minus 4 j cap plus n k cap equals to 0. Okay. So 2 into 3, 6 plus minus 3 minus 4, it will become what? Plus 12. Okay. So plus 1 and plus n, so this will become what? N equals to 0. Okay. So bx, 2 into 3 will be 6, by 3 into 4 will be 12. So az bz 1 into n will become n. So what it will be? So it will be what? 18 plus n equals to 0. The value of n is what? Minus 18. Okay, so now if you substitute the value of n minus 18, so this will become what? That vector B will become complete. Okay. So next question, prove that vector A, what is vector A? 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 4 k cap. Vector B minus 6 I cap plus 9 j cap minus 12 k cap. They are parallel to each other. If you want to show that two vectors are parallel to each other, so vector A cross vector B equals to vector A magnitude of vector B sine theta. They are parallel means what? Angle theta is what? Theta is 0. They are parallel. So if you substitute theta equals to 0 here, sine 0 is 0, so this will become 0. So vector A cross vector B will be 0. Okay. So if you prove that one, that means you can prove that vector A and B are parallel to each other. Okay. So what is vector A? Vector A is 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 4 k cap. Vector B is minus 6 I cap plus 9 j cap minus 12 k cap. Okay. So let me take A cross B. Vector A cross vector B equals to what? You can take determinant form, that is I cap, j cap, k cap. Write that 2 minus 3, 4. 2 minus 3, 4. Then minus 6, 9, minus 12. Okay. So now I cap determinant of minus 3, 4, 9, minus 12. Minus 3, 4, 9, minus 12. minus j cap. You have to take negatives like for second one, okay? 2, 4, minus 6, minus 12. 2, 4, minus 6, minus 12. Plus k cap. 2, minus 3, minus 6, 9. 2, minus 3, minus 6 and 9. Okay? So this is what the, how you can get the determinant. So this is what I cap. So minus 3 into 12. How much it is? It is minus minus plus 36. Then minus of 9 into 4. How much? Plus 36. Okay. Minus j cap. So this one 2 into 12 minus 24. Then here minus minus will become plus 6 4 24. Plus k cap. This is 9 2s are 12, sorry 18. Then minus minus plus, so minus as it is. Then what you can write? 6 3s is also 12. So all these will become what? This will become 0. So I cap 0 minus j cap 0 plus k cap 0. So total vector A cross B, A cross B will become 0. This proved that vector A and B are parallel. Okay. So this is how you can prove when two vectors are given. You can show that their cross product is 0. So that will indicate that they are parallel to each other. If you want to show that they are perpendicular, you have to show that their dot product is 0. Next question. The position, this is based on the position in vector form. Okay, so position of a particle is given by r equals to 2t I cap plus 3t square j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay, so vector r equals to 2t I cap plus 3t square j cap plus 5 k cap. Calculate velocity and acceleration of particle. First you have to calculate velocity and acceleration. How you can calculate? We know that velocity equals to what? dr by dt. Differentiate this displacement vector one time. Acceleration is what? You differentiate velocity. You differentiate velocity vector. Okay, you will get the acceleration. So these two things we have to find. Okay. So now, so first to differentiate r. So r equals to 2t I cap plus 3t square j cap plus 5k cap. Okay. So dr by dt. Differentiate r with respect to t. To write as it is. Differentiation of what? T raised to n is equals to n into t raised to n minus 1. T raised to 1 is equals to 1 into t raised to 1 minus 1. T raised to 1 minus 1 means t raised to 0. So this will become 1. So this is 1 I cap plus. Then 3 write as it is. Differentiation of t square. T raised to 2 equals to 2 into t raised to 2 minus 1, that is 2t. So this is what? 2t plus differentiation of constant is 0. Differentiation of constant is 0. So velocity equals to 2 I cap plus 6t j cap. J cap you write like this is what going to be your velocity vector. Okay. So similarly, acceleration. This is what velocity. Similarly, acceleration. For acceleration, a equals to what? dv by dt. Differentiate v one more time. Okay. So v is this one. You differentiate that. A equals to dv by dt. Differentiation of 2. Constant is what? 0 I cap plus 6 right as it is. Differentiation of t is what? 1. So j cap. Okay. So acceleration is 6 j cap. Only this much is the acceleration. Okay. So this is what first question. Velocity and acceleration of the particle. So one more question they are asking. What is that? That one more question is magnitude and direction of velocity at t equals to 5 seconds. What velocity we got? Velocity we got it as v equals to 2 I cap plus 6 t j cap. Okay. So at t equals to 5, t equals to 5 means velocity will become 2I cap plus 6 into 5. Yes or no? 6 into 5. So what you can write? You can write as 30 j cap. Okay. So now what they are asking, velocity, magnitude, velocity of direction. We have to find the magnitude. How we can find the magnitude? Magnitude is square root of this one, vx square and vy square. Vx square plus vy square. So that is square root of 2 the square plus 30 the square. 2 the square plus 30 the square, because t equals to, we have already substituted. So this will become 4 plus, so 30 the square will become what? 900. Yes or no? So this will become root of 904. Okay. So approximately I will take some 30 point something. Okay. Some 30.12 whatever. Because 30 the square is what? 900. So compared to 900, 4 is very small. So you can take some 30 point something. So no need whatever. That's what is the unit. Unit is meter per second. Then they are asking direction. So how you can find direction? For direction, tan theta equals to Vy divided by Vx. So Vy is what? Vy is how much Vy? Vy is 30 divided by Vx is 2. So this will become what? 50. So theta equals to tan inverse of 15. So theta equals to tan inverse of 15 is what? Direction. This is what? This is magnitude. Okay. So this is what for the second question. These two are what for the first question. Okay. So this is how we can calculate velocity and acceleration when displacement is given. You can also calculate magnitude and direction of velocity. And I will give you one extra question from here. You please calculate the magnitude and direction of acceleration. Magnitude and direction of acceleration. So next question, a body is projected horizontally from the top of a cliff with a velocity of 9.8 meters per second. What time elapses before the horizontal and vertical velocities become equal? So given g is also 9.8 meters per second. Interesting one. So what they are saying is there is a cliff. So a body is projected from the cliff. It is projected with a velocity of what? With a velocity of 9.8 meter per second. Okay. So when you project like this, it will take in this direction. Okay. So what is the horizontal velocity? Horizontal velocity here is it is u, that is 9.8. What about vertical velocity? Here vertical velocity is what? 0. Here vertical velocity is 0. After some time, horizontal velocity is what? It remains as it is. It is u only. It is u only. That is 9.8. Vertical velocity. Vertical velocity will become what? Vertical velocity will become v equals to u minus gt. That means v equals to minus gt, because initial velocity along vertical is what? It is 0. Okay, so v minus gt. Okay, so this is what vy and this is what vx. Okay, we know that horizontal velocity remains the same as it is. Vertical velocity what? It is under the influence of downward acceleration due to gravity. What they are saying is at some point maybe here your vx is equals to vy. What they are saying, vx is equals to vy. Somewhere they may be equal. Okay. So they are asking what? They are asking the time elapses before horizontal vertical velocities become equal. So how much time will it take to become vx equals to vy? The vertical velocity equals to horizontal velocity. So what is that? T. They are asking t when vy is equals to vx. Okay. What is vy? Vy is minus g into t. Or if you take only magnitude of vy equals to magnitude of vx. So what is the vy? G into t. What is the vx? Vx is nothing but u. So g is what? G is 9.8. T right as it is, you have to find what is u. U is also 9.8. U is also 9.8. So t equals to 9.8 divided by 9.8, so get cancelled. T equals to 1 second. That means after 1 second, of projection, so horizontal velocity becomes equals to vertical velocity. Okay, so Vy becomes equal to Vx when the time elapsed is 1 second. Next question: a soldier fires a bullet horizontally from the top of cliff. Okay, so from the top of a cliff, there is a soldier. Okay, so think that he is a soldier. Yeah. He fires a bullet with a velocity of means initial velocity is what, 10 meter per second. Okay, horizontally. Yeah. If the bullet strikes the ground after 2 seconds, means total time taken is what? 2 seconds. Find the height of cliff. Also calculate velocity with which bullet strike the ground. Yeah. So you have to calculate this height and velocity with which it cliff hit the ground. Okay, so this you have to calculate velocity here. Now, first one, to calculate h, it is nothing but y-axis. So we can apply the formula s equals to ut plus half at square. That is here what, y equals to uy into t minus half gt square. Okay, so what is the uy vertically? In this direction it is 10, but vertically it is what? 0. Uy is 0. Ux is what? It is 10. Okay, so uy is 0 means this will go 0. Y is what? Height, h equals to minus half gt square. T is given. How much they have given t? T equals to 2 seconds. So h equals to minus half. G is what? G they are not given. Let me take g equals to 10, but usually you should take what? 9.8. Okay, so g is I am taking 10 into t square, means 2 the square. So 1 2 will get cancelled. So now what you will get, this remain 2, so this will become what? 20 meter. Okay, so don't take this negative sign, because height will be what? Height will be always positive. It is not negative. Okay, so height is what? Height is 20 meter. Okay, so here we have one more sub question, that is velocity with which bullet strike the ground. So that means we have to find the terminal velocity here. So here velocity we have to find. It may be in this direction. This is what? Vx. This is what? Vy. Okay. So Vx is what? Vx is equals to Ux, 10 only. Vy is what is Vy? Vy is equals to Uy minus Gt. Yes or no? V equals to U plus 8, like that. Okay. So Uy is Uy equals 0. So this will go 0. It is minus G into T. Okay. So Vx is 10 meter per second. What is Vy? Vy is minus G into T. That is you take magnitude. So G is what? Let me take 10. T is how much? T is 2 seconds. So this will become what? 20. Okay. So 20 meter per second. Get it? So now resultant you have to find. Means it will be in this direction. So this is what V equal to resultant of Px root of Vx square plus P by the square. Okay. So velocity, resultant velocity is square root of Px square plus Py square. Okay. So now Px the square, what is 10 the square? So 10 the square plus Vy the square in the sense 20 the square. Okay. So this is what 100, this is what 400. So this will become 500. Root of 500 is the velocity. So I can write root of 500 as 100 into 5. So root of 100 is 10. So root of 5. This is what the resultant velocity or terminal velocity when it strikes the ground. Okay. So the answer is V equals to 10 into root of 5 meter per second.